Good afternoon, traders. Another trade breakdown on Aussie yen. This one was taken for 2.2%, and I do favour a further move to the downside, but I did close this position early due to NFP expecting some spikes. So essentially we've got a key level here of 67. 67 goes back all the way to 1994, where it's rejected here, 67. But it's a very key level. It's been respected loads and loads of times, and it is broken. It's been broken. So fib level on the high, fib level on the low, and we have basically got a level of 0.5 fib as a retest. As you can see on the daily, we still have the daily 50 EMA quite high, so a negative confluence factor that this lined up with 618, so we could have had a further move to the upside. But 67 is a key area, is a key level. That's why I was interested. Then when we go on the 4 hour, what we can see here is upward sloping trend lines only making subtle higher highs. And then what essentially happened was we had a rejection, a 4 hour rejection here, and then we had another 4 hour rejection just next to it. So we had like these tweezer tops. I put my stop just in line with the highs here, and then just let this on a risk entry on a 5-minute 50 EMA. This is where that was my entry. So it basically worked out to be the close of this 4 hour candle was the 5-minute entry to the downside. A safer entry on this would have simply have been this candle here, the break and then the retest. The only downside to this now is, this was the other reason why I closed, is if you draw a Fibonacci level, so from the high to the low, from the low to the high, what you can see is this is 382 Fibonacci. So if this was to potentially move up to that daily 50 EMA, we're sitting on the pullback for this as well, because we're sitting on 382 Fibonacci. So if we were to see, say, let's a break of that 4 hour 50 EMA and then a retest, I would probably say this would go to this level here, which is the gap that never got filled, and it is the daily 50 EMA as well. So a couple of reasons for closing it, but really the main one was just because of NFP. I do really like this position, and I do want to target the lows. I will look to re-enter, but only when it meets my strategy.